Let's see.
Back at it again.
Oh, yeah. Push that out a little bit more. And then let me also turn this just slightly down. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, it feels like a long 23-year wait for this.
It's about like 23 years just since last week.
Oh. Do a sound check and make sure that's all working before we get into it.
The edgiest thing this side of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Alex, can you believe they're replacing Batman?
Yeah, Shadow, that edging hog.
You edge that
and Alex gets a hold of.
You edge that So what you telling me?
Alright, sound is good.
Just sit there and be like, no, Shadow, you can't come yet.
That's probably what that Batman comic is about.
That'd be crazy. I mean, would you read Batman comics more often, Alex, if A, Shadow was in the comic,
No.
and B, they were edging him?
You're saying you read them every day?
No.
Every minute?
No.
Every second?
No.
Constantly. You just like have your eyes like bolted open like Clockwork Orange style, so you could just ingest as much Shadow content as you could.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you just staple some comic book panels to your eyelids.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay. Retarded idea.
We could replace your eyelids with Shadow comic panels.
Ooh, that's smart. I think that might could flip every time it blinks. So. Yeah, the first one in.
Hey, what's up, afternoon, dude? Cool. So, I mean, right away, cool small detail, but these like footprints on the load. No, you, Alex, you'll remember because we played the original not that long ago. But this was like the loading. Like how Resident Evil used to have that like door loading screen in between every room you'd go in. These footprints used to be like that coming across the screen. That was like the loading screen between every single door in the original Silent Hill. Here, you only see it once when you turn the game on. But hell yeah, this will be probably what we're streaming for a decent number of streams.
We'll stream Silent Hill Essential.
No, we won't. We're not gonna.
Sage is doing that.
This Astro. Yeah, I think this has a chance of being on the list. I definitely do.
A lot of big competitors this year.
I wonder what is better between this and Astrobot.
Well, it's Black Myth Wukong, Astrobot.
That facial hair is blonde.
You're supposed to be
right. You're not getting sound?
Could just be a
It's quiet scene.
Oh, that's right now. It's some clicking and like water dripping.
I don't even hear that.
Yeah.
Whenever we get to play Sonic X Shadow.
I don't know about ever.
Alex wants to.
Maybe
probably never.
You guys getting anything?
Yeah,
I can't hear shit.
I hear it now.
You turn your volume up.
Oh, now I can't hear. Now I can't.
You got a dial on your phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've spun it and it helped, I think.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Or the Zelda game.
Yeah, that's also supposed to be really good. The Echoes of the Kingdom.
Echoes of Wisdom.
Echo of the Dolphin.
And then Space Marine 2, Black Myth Wukong. There's a lot of
they got
big games
in Zelda now.
Not yet.
Maybe in this town.
Not yet, at least.
No.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, fucking no.
I don't really see how Zelda could even exist without.
Really?
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Which game is the focus?
Out of the Game of the Year nominees, I don't know.
What are the Game of the Year nominees? They don't.
Black Myth Wukong,
Space Marine 2.
Space Marine 2,
Yes.
Astrobot.
I feel like any of those games. Well, I don't know much about Space Marines.
In my restless dreams,
I guess
see that
maybe
town.
this because they
Silent Hill.
allegedly changed the sexy woman.
You promised
sign
you'd
at the
take me
bar.
there again.
They
someday.
I know they actually didn't.
But you never did.
I feel like the incels are most mad about this game of all
Well,
the options.
I'm alone there now,
So maybe
In our
it's this
special
Red Bull
place.
by not actually doing anything well.
waiting for you.
I feel like I'm watching
One
So
Tree Hill.
What one tree?
That's not what I was going to say.
The envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous.
We have one tree
Could
hole for
possibly
like
be
flowers.
true. That's what I keep telling myself.
If you even tell thoughts on
Mary
Joker
died
too,
of
yeah, that was a
disease
surprise
3
to
years
see how
ago.
badly that did.
Well, we saw it on Friday.
Yeah, we saw it.
What'd you guys think?
It was
was
kind of
all
right
right.
down the middle.
Yeah, it like
It was like half a movie.
like I knew going into it, it wasn't going to be as good as the first Joker movie,
Mm.
and then
Mary really be?
you know, so I was just really hoping it wouldn't be bad enough to like tarnish the first movie, and it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think it has any
Well,
bearing.
the first movie is pretty self-contained.
Yeah, I mean, this is like an epilogue to that first movie in a way,
Half an epilogue.
half a musical.
I heard the musical scenes are really
I liked one of them.
good.
There's a lot of them in
That's not
there.
a sterling endorsement.
There's like, yeah, if they could have been acting out narrative with the musicals, or
Yeah, that's the thing is they don't feel like they further the actual story. They just feel like musicals dropped in.
Yeah, it's not great.
I honestly think
Oh, dude, go get some free candy.
Where do you see free candy?
Go knock on that van, dude.
Oh shit!
Candy.
Oh man, you got some candy?
jump in the back with the
You
stranger.
got, you got some candy in there, man? Well, okay. It's Diddy's fan right there.
It's freak off, man.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Toluca Lake.
I think a lot of people out there are regretting going to some Diddy parties, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pick up the ass round. He looks like he's trying to get to a bathroom.
That's pretty much the run he had in the first game. Or the original version of 2.
That's a kind of awkward, like, I need to cross the street run. It's like, you're not going to, like, sprint across the
Right.
street, but there's a car waiting, so you're kind of like...
Yeah,
I think this is what the shitbots and KOTOR were modeled after.
Man, I want to see a
Love
modern
that.
version of those.
Love them shitbots,
I have no ass, but I must.
dude.
That's a pretty nice park.
yeah, there's nothing gloomy about it whatsoever.
That's the run you do when someone holds the door open for you when you're kind of far away.
I do hate that.
I hate-
Just go. Just go.
It's so
It's even
awkward.
worse when it's somebody holding the door on like the train or a bus, and then you look out the window and there's this dude 2 blocks away just kind of going, barely moving. And it's like,
I would
can we
say
just
fuck
leave?
that guy at that point.
Especially when it's the train door, it's automatic. So if somebody's holding it open, it's not like you can make it close with a
Right.
switch or something.
I hate when people do that on the train. So do the drivers.
Hate the train.
Yeah, the train just kind of sucks.
It's a bad time.
Little vomit coaster.
Hey, Ulysses, you think this looks like a nice place to go walk around?
Oh, absolutely. I've been in park with it.
That's where he catches food.
Damn straight.
The dog walkers and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Somebody's walking around in the woods going like, this is such a beautiful place to hike. And Ulysses like, that looks like a delicious hiker.
Well, dog walkers are a nice bonus because it's like you get the main course and an appetizer.
You eat the dogs?
Damn straight.
Okay. Damn, Sage. You gonna just tolerate that, man?
Sage kills dogs all the time. He's my main supplier.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how you can give me shit about that.
I don't know. He's just muscling on your dog murderers.
Oh, I prefer not to murder them. I just let him do that.
Oh,
That way
And then
everybody
you eat them afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he was like the cleanup guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna let all the meat go to waste. That was that Lego.
Well, it's a safe spot.
Do you know about this movie that's like a biopic of Pharrell Williams' life entirely in Lego, Ulysses?
What?
Yeah, they're doing another Lego movie, except it's
It's a biopic of Pharrell Williams. It's called, dude.
I
this
saw
is
the
real.
commercial for it
No,
in
dude,
the
we saw
restaurant
it.
earlier.
It's not an official Lego movie.
Yes, it
an
is.
Yes, it
official
is.
Lego
It's
movie.
called. It's
Yeah.
called Piece by Piece.
I'm serious. I
Huh?
saw the trailer for it in the Mexican restaurant like an hour
I'm gonna
ago.
have to look this
Yeah.
up. This sounds.
I couldn't believe it.
It's piece by piece. I grease my piece when I go obese or whatever.
Oh God!
Whatever that quote from Jason Mewes was.
When you go obese, they bring their own grease.
I don't think anybody wants to see that Lego movie.
It's happening.
They have fat. Are there fat
Legos.
Legos? Yeah. Are there fat Legos?
I don't think so. Pretty sure they just draw like an extra chin line on the face.
Yeah, how would you make a Lego man? What if it had like an extra slot?
You could
in
make
the
a big
chest where
body, I
You
guess.
could add like a custom brick piece.
Right.
Yeah,
Give it
like
a
a
belly.
belly.
That'd be good.
Like a belly that slides over the neck, and then you put the head in. so
Yeah.
it holds on.
Yeah, there you go.
Now you're thinking like a
That's how they do the back.
back.
Yeah, just be like the reverse of the Lego backpack.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Silent Hill.
We're gonna make some American Legos.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of Danish people, just like we never imagined that Legos would have to be so fat.
Let's just roll up to fucking Denmark. You're like, I don't really see myself in your product. I need you to put these in so I can feel included.
My daughter needs a Lizzo's dream house.
Something wrong with it? And it's not just the fog either.
Is it dangerous?
She's sounding like Lily Sobieski and Wicker Man.
You think so?
Well, Justin, like,
Explain, but
yeah, like this is
Not
what Lily
finishing
Sobieski was
sentences.
I'm
doing.
not
She's like,
lying.
this place
No.
might be dangerous, maybe, kind of. Like,
I guess I don't really care if it's.
Well, that's not a
dangerous or
comparison I ever would have thought to make to Silent Hill.
well, it felt awkward at first. It's like,
Oh, it's intentionally awkward.
At the
The characters
graveyard.
are meant to be in this very kind of hazy, like they clearly aren't perceiving reality 100%.
Mm.
I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother.
Like even that, like
That was
correction
just,
there.
Sure.
Like
Freudian slip.
I thought my father and brother
I
were here.
sworn I saw Martin Lawrence
But I can't
wandering around in a fat suit. You know, we find him.
I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
you know, of course, as much as there's a fog in the environment, there's also a fog of the mind.
You too.
For sure.
And a Baltimore Lego.
Oh,
No, I say.
Joaquin Phoenix is doing that impression in the
Wait.
Joker movie as well.
What? Why?
There's a whole long scene where he just is doing a foghorn leghorn
Because
voice.
the American justice system thought it'd be a really good idea to let the Joker represent himself in court,
Uh-huh.
and they let him like wear his clown makeup and stuff in court. And
Did he have
Let crazy
suspenders? Was he like, I say?
Yeah. Well, once he gets up to start doing his lawyer thing, that's when he starts doing the foghorn leghorn voice.
I
Do they
love
even
that.
Let crazy people represent themselves.
No, because he's like going right up to the jury and putting his arm on the wood in front of him and shit. And
Yeah,
approaching the
convicted
bench.
killer wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, he'd be like handcuffs the whole time.
Yeah, it was just insane.
Probably like that too.
That was one of the hardest things to buy in the whole movie. It was like, really, you're gonna let the Joker represent himself in court?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I love that chicken lawyer from Futurama.
That's it.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought
you was cold.
Interesting.
But at the same time, it's also one of the best scenes in the movie.
Well, because of the other actor that's in it, not because of him. He almost ruins what the other actor's doing.
That's too bad.
They shouldn't have made the Joker too.
I think he could have pulled it off, but it should have.
It would have needed a very specific vision, which I don't think they had.
I mean, half the movie is a cool idea, which is the trials of we never see Joker at trial for his crimes. So it was a cool idea, like, to see the trials of the Joker.
They should have just done a Prison Break musical. Like, you could have had the trial at the beginning.
You would have still kept
And
the
then-
musical element.
That seems to have been the kind of the thing that really killed it, to be
Okay.
honest.
I mean, like, you
You
One
can
of the
pull
things
it.
that
I
I
do
heard-
feel like you can pull it off.
One of the things I heard is that they intentionally told the actors to like sing as poorly as possible.
Yeah, they told them to sing off key.
And that's
Walking Phoenix, at least. Lady Gaga isn't doing
well,
that. But
she is an actual musician, so maybe it's just her instinct to like sing properly. But it's like, why would you have the entire musical like that? That means nobody's going to want to listen to it.
Right.
If you're going to have a musical, you should.
Yeah,
have...
you're at least hoping people want to like buy the songs.
Ooh, Chainsaw.
Like on iTunes, like.
Is this the plus version weapon that you only?
yeah, you have to beat the game once to get the chainsaw.
Cool.
That was good.
Hell yeah.
So we need to like duel it or anything, or just do it?
No, I just infinite use.
Okay, so that's like our win the game goal.
Yeah. Basically.
Can't get elected in Argentina without.
That's true.
But yeah, I think
That's really big.
I think the movie could have had one musical sequence in the entire thing.
Sure.
And I think it could have been that one where they're like singing together, and then it like becomes more of a dramatic scene or whatever.
Yeah.
I think like if that they put all their production into one big musical kind of dream sequence.
Right, and that was
good.
it.
You know.
Yeah.
Because I get getting Lady Gaga to be there to sing.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Seems like one of the primary reasons to get her.
Yeah, yeah. And the problem was we didn't get to see her act enough as Harley outside of the singing. So
yeah, it felt like she wasn't. It felt like she wasn't a real character. She really didn't feel like she.
I thought
added
at first
to the
that
movie.
she was another lady in his head. Like the first time he saw
Right.
her when he walked past the choir room and she did the gun to the head thing, I was thinking like, how would she have known it? Well, wouldn't it have only been him and Zazie Beetz that really had that like?
Right.
So I thought that was a sign that maybe she wasn't real either at first, but
Right.
that turned out to not be the case.
She just doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't do anything though. There was an opportunity for her to do something right near the end, and then they didn't take it.
That would have been cool if they'd done that. Yeah.
It's a Bolorama.
Not that. On both the door. Oh, auto
Auto
parts.
parts. Top 10.
Okay.
The best hot
Spare keys in the drawer.
Sick, we got wheel. Oh wait, the window was this one definitely down there. I don't think it's
Oh,
Hello?
Riley.
Anyone in here?
Auto parts.
probably. Why are we advertising them for free?
I just like thinking about parts.
I don't remember that. Ow! Part
Yeah, they
being
always
right.
say that.
Do they? I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
I think Michael's right.
Really? It's,
Yeah.
They really made it sound like a wolf got kicked in the shin.
I
Yeah.
think so.
That's the most fun part of the Sunday. That guy is having the time of his life doing that sound every time. I think it's a separate guy than who actually sings the song. He comes in
That's
just.
Just to go. Ow!
That O'Reilly's auto discussion probably isn't adding to the atmosphere of the game.
Well, that's okay. We don't add to the atmosphere of any game we stream.
This is Gnomes, Cannibalism, and Politics. And we play games that are serious and depressing and all that. Don't really give a shit.
Nope.
Except for what was the
Last of Us Part 2.
no, we talked Last of Us.
Sweet.
What was that Taiwanese game?
Oh, right at the end. Yeah, that
Yeah.
got super fucking
That's when
dark.
that was like the quietest the stream's ever been.
Well, that and what the fuck is
Detention.
that? What was that horror game? The one with like the dudes with their balls out.
Oh,
Oh,
Outlast.
Outlast.
Yeah,
Outlast. That was it.
Are they trying to outlast each other's like balls or stamina?
No, there was like one psycho
weird.
in the mental hospital, like cutting genitals off or something.
It was
It was a
weird.
pretty disturbing scene. I didn't
Okay.
appreciate it.
This place is nice though.
But
It's
you
like
love that kind of stuff, no? Hastings, Minnesota.
Yeah. No, seriously, it
Kind of does. Hastings kind of shit.
is.
There's a lot of
Are we
shit.
staff only?
Nope.
Did.
We're not following those rules.
I feel like that gate also would not be guarded in Hastings, so they...
Not really.
Just hit the window, man.
Just fucking up the whole car.
Hey, what's up, Cal?
What's up, man?
But yeah, we have a lot of shithole towns here.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
Definitely some up north. And Hastings is like a gorgeous city compared to like Hibbing.
We'll be spectating to avoid spoilers, but I want to say, hey, no worries, man. We appreciate
Makes
you
sense.
stopping in. We're only right at the beginning here, so you're not
It's
you're
like
not seeing anything significant yet.
5 minutes in or something.
You know, whenever I think of like Hastings and all, I just automatically get that sensation of smelling like old cigarette.
Just old, moldy cigarettes in the sweat.
That's just what that town is.
Fair.
Always think of Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah.
My Viking.
That's a deep cut history joke, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why guys like, yeah, hell yeah, we
the
appreciate
battle.
you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely needed you to explain that.
You bring in your cerebral ass jokes.
I mean, technically those were Normans. So.
Technically. Well, the Normans back then were just Vikings,
Yeah, but I mean, they're still differentiated from Vikings historically.
I guess. Pretty much all the coastal European kingdoms at that point had been overthrown and taken over by Vikings.
That's why the French
Kinda.
were somewhat badass in the Middle Ages, because a lot of them were just Vikings.
Yeah. So, poor England. They pushed the Vikings from Denmark out finally, and then the Vikings from France showed up to take over the whole country.
I mean, this is also what I imagine what I've heard of Seattle being like.
More rain than fog,
Yeah.
but
There's a lot of fog in just northern Iowa, Mason City, Iowa in particular.
sure.
So like a low valley town or some shit, so it's very foggy there.
Too much corn.
I guess so.
Damn corn.
Does fog come from corn?
It's the humidity does.
Well, that's fair.
It sweats up the whole fucking atmosphere, dude.
You like that sweaty corn?
Yeah, yeah. The corn, the sun just bakes the sweat out of it. The corn sweat.
Corn sweat.
Corn sweat. That's a new band.
That's the last name of the Superman
Superman,
actor.
yeah.
Corn sweat.
David Cornsweat.
Mm.
It's a good name for him if you think about it. Very.
Yeah, good man.
Alright, you got a proper map here.
But
Sanders Street.
That's why this summer was so stormy. They kept on being like, "Yep, the corn is sweating, so we're gonna have a rainy summer."
that is what happened.
It is.
So the name of the town is Southville.
No, it's corn sweat.
That's just the
Yeah, this is
that's just a particular area.
Oh. Okay.
Silent Hill is the name
Oh,
of the
that
town.
one. Right.
South Vale is just this particular part of it. Just like this is the
Nice
southern
suburb.
Yeah.
neighborhood. Just like the southern neighborhood of the town.
Silent Hill have a Chinatown.
I don't know.
Think big enough for that?
I don't know.
Customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet. I tried to explain it's bad luck. He couldn't decide on one. Seemed a bit off. Looked at me like I wasn't even there. Then left. Said he'd be back to pick him up later. Just wanted to let you know since I might be gone by then.
Why are red and white flowers bad luck?
I don't know. Might be a cultural Japanese thing.
I'm not a fucking florist.
What is this?
Snail
Pea.
shell. Oh,
It's
yes.
a snail trail.
I thought it was a dead trail. That would be one of
It's like it's not even just blood either. It's into like bile and stuff. It's like
Oh, Joe Biden was there. Got it.
Get your facts straight, Jack.
What is Biden doing these days?
Shit in his pants.
I mean, besides the obvious.
The last time I saw him, he looked like he'd gone downhill quite a bit. So
Like
he might
literally,
not.
he was rolling down the hill.
The hill is from Doug.
He may not be making many public appearances.
Oh.
Maybe he'll drop dead.
I want to see his comic antics still.
Well, they basically pretend he doesn't exist anymore. He might be the most forgotten about president already.
In history.
Yeah.
I hope they're giving him enough ice. Chocolate.
I'm still the president, damn it. Eat your ice cream, Joe.
It is funny how, like, there's, like, I mean, no one even thinks or considers about the idea of a current president even being important right now.
Isn't the most forgotten president that one that, like, he was president for, like, I don't know, a week and he got sick and died?
William Henry Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I'm such a badass, I'm going to give this 4-hour speech in the rain, and then he got pneumonia and died.
Yeah, I remember.
If I remember correctly, people said the speech was really boring, too.
It's kind of funny because he was actually a really important figure in American history in the lead up to his election, and then he died. Yeah, he was like the general, and he was like the first governor of like the Northwest Territories.
And did Taft really die because they couldn't get him out of the bathtub?
They say he got stuck in the bathtub. That's not why he died.
He didn't die in that bathtub?
No, he finished his presidency.
In the bathtub?
Possibly.
They just had to carry him in a bathtub from place to place.
Yeah, they put him on the Supreme Court. They replaced his chair with a bathtub, so we just heard cases, in the bathtub.
Okay.
And historically, he is the fattest president of all.
I don't know. Grover Cleveland. I don't know. That's a good question. Grover Cleveland was a big dude. His nickname was the Big One. He would just call him the Big One.
But were they fat by like 1800 standards, or were they fat by modern standards?
Grover Cleveland and Taft were fat by today's standards.
Really?
Yo, yeah.
I mean, you don't get stuck in a tub for nothing.
Well,
no, I was like, I mean, from my memory, the tub.
Taft was a big guy. I can look up fattest presidents. We'll see. Who
yeah,
So I want to know.
5 fattest.
Hello?
I guess that real being fat really is a prime American tradition.
Yeah, it is. I guess
Presidential.
Donald Trump's got to be in there.
He's fat, but is he fat enough to get stuck in a tub?
No,
Donald
I don't
Trump
know.
is. I mean, he might make the top 5. I don't know.
He might get stuck in a tub. I mean, I would. I don't know. It's like I think of a lot of presidents being kind of, sort of, and
Yeah, I mean, you think of people like,
Lincoln and Obama.
even more modern.
If Michael is right, a special bathtub was installed for him in the White House, big enough to hold 4 men.
Wow, 4 men?
It must have been what happened after he got stuck.
It's like, we're not going through this shit again.
He was like the Kevin Smith of his time. Kevin Smith was famously too fat to ride an airplane.
Oh, yeah. At a staggering 340 pounds and a body mass index of 42.3, William Howard Taft wasn't just the heaviest president in U.S. history. He was also the first celebrity weight loss patient.
Really?
I guess.
Did Jared diddle him first, or like?
I don't know.
Yep, Cleveland was number 2.
Cleveland, okay.
He was between 240 and 280 pounds.
That's big.
Big guy.
I'd be surprised if Trump's not at the 5 there. Like maybe number 5.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They also call his nieces and nephews called him Uncle Jumbo.
That's pretty good.
That's great.
That's also long enough ago that Jumbo wasn't a word that meant big. It was the name of a circus elephant.
So maybe they came up with that.
It's the name of a famous
What's
circus
comparing him
elephant.
to a circus elephant? It's pretty bad, I feel like.
Yeah. We got some sort of weird game.
Oh, that thing should be killed for sure.
That is what's called a lying figure. A lying figure.
Dude, you have a chainsaw.
Let's get that chainsaw.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of fat presidents. It's like Teddy is number 3 at like 220 pounds.
Teddy and what?
What?
What'd you say?
Teddy is like number 3, and he only weighed like 220 pounds.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Trump has been up there for 220.
He's probably up around there. That won't surprise me. I don't know. These are just random listicle articles. Who knows how reliable they are?
Yeah, I want the most accurate fat information.
Yeah, being fat is presidential.
Yeah, it's fair. In a lot of countries, that's a status symbol.
Yeah, it means you got food.
You guys just like put that in you? Just find that and just inject that.
It doesn't seem like a good idea. I mean, unless you want to get hepatitis.
That's one of your health items.
Hepatitis?
Yeah. Yes, hepatitis.
And change the dial. Maybe there's something good on with the rock station.
He's like, they must have got this from Radio Shack.
Yeah,
Is Radio Shack still in business?
No.
Oh, no,
Radio
they've been
Shack's
gone
been
for a
gone
while.
for a while.
Well, but when
I
this
think,
game
like-
came out, they would have been in business.
I
Or when
think
the
like
original came
all
out.
stores that go out of business or brands anymore, technically they still exist online.
Oh, okay.
Like no business ever dies a true death now. It just eventually becomes a website. So you can probably go on RadioShack.com right now.
You should check. I want to know can you go actually go on RadioShack.com?
Yep, RadioShack.com. You can. Yep.
Okay.
Selling Bluetooth speakers and power strips.
Can't get those anywhere else.
Haley's Bar.
Holy shit! Only $12 for a Radio Shack branded fanny pack.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a steal.
And then he also marked where the bar is on the map because we found that.
Oh, okay.
Damn, Radio
It's
Shack.
like
even got
it's
its
like
own-
all like hand drawn marks that he is actually personally making.
That's cool.
Holy shit! Do people really pay $400 for wireless mice?
$400. That seems a bit. I think I got a nice.
I mean,
for
I guess
20
it's like a
bucks.
comfortable. It's supposed to be like folded for your hand or something, like easy.
Fuck cares.
$400.
I got a nice wireless mouse for $20 one time.
Yeah, see?
They might just be ripping you off too.
If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. Sometimes you just have to look behind.
Should I subscribe for the latest updates from Radio Shack?
Do it.
Yeah, dude. We should do like Radio Shack updates on each other stream.
Let's see, what are the deals at Radio Shack right now?
Jar Jar is running around somewhere in the neighborhood.
Now that would be truly horrifying.
It's like, oh my god, a crackhead.
Circuit
actually-
City still have a website?
Because what the
Circuit City. That one died in 2008. That might have
might
been
be too
before.
early.
That might be too early to just become a forever website.
Wow, I hadn't thought about the name Circuit City in forever.
Yeah, my brother worked there.
Oh, yep. There's a CircuitCity.com.
Wow, really?
Yeah, you
That's
can order
crazy.
stuff from me. Yeah, nothing ever truly dies now. That's like the afterlife for companies.
We should see if there's like some old company.
Yeah, it looks exactly. I wonder if somebody buys up like one. This looks exactly like the Radio Shack website. I wonder if somebody doesn't buy up like defunct brands and then just make websites for them and all sell them from the same warehouse.
That seems like a good idea. You get some, retirement age people who maybe heard things
Right.
like, "Oh, I want to see a Radio Shack is still selling."
You get some brand recognition for the cheap.
Yeah,
And all running out of one storefront. Not bad.
that's a good
Bad
idea.
idea.
That radio is there's an enemy near you when that radio starts going off.
What other company?
You don't know exactly.
Kmart.
Hey, there's still one Kmart open in Miami.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Miami.
The last full size Kmart closed. So there's one like Kmart C store left in Miami.
It's like the puke at you.
I bet Sears still has a website.
There you go.
Well, Sears are still around. So.
No, Sears stores are all gone. Pretty sure.
The big what's better?
Yep, there's still a Sears.com. Website looks also very similar.
Yeah, it seems like there's probably a pattern here.
Some clean laundry.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
That was
why are you going?
Huh. So all the Sears stores are closed, but apparently their appliance repair departments still exist.
okay.
Yeah.
Where do they have on-site location?
Yeah, I guess so.
Searching for another conclusion. It's better to prevent than to cure. As the old maxim tells us, taking care of yourself and maintaining a healthy outlook can be a challenge in these fast, modern times. The key is to not beat yourself up over past mistakes and avoid those who would do you harm. Sometimes it is better to avoid confrontation instead of engaging in pointless conflict. Try to stay clear of toxic relationships and focus instead on your friends and loved ones. Keep your eyes on the prize and focus on what matters. Can it be that simple? Yes! Look to the future. Maybe brighter than you think.
Inspirational. It's a very inspirational game.
Yeah, I feel pretty cheerful.
Life is filled with nothing but despair. Some people choose to end it all. I once chose that path for myself as well. I embraced it. It felt right, like the only choice I could make. After I made my decision, it became the only thing binding me to this world. Reckless, stupid, dangerous things pushed away even those who cared about me. After all, why would it matter?
Yeah, it's written by a Canadian.
Do you really love her? Sickness and in health? Words are simple enough, but actions speak loudest. Would you protect her, fight for her, put her above any other? Remember now she is the one. Leave the past behind and forget about old relationships that ended in tears. If you choose your heart and with luck, things will work out in the end.
Outlook, nothing.
There's definitely a lot of times when you open up drawers and stuff that could have items in them, only to not actually get anything.
Do you guys hear it? They found the life.
Did you say the oldest gnome?
That's what I thought.
Not no. The Alex's spirit just
Thank you.
Well, no,
Oh shit.
they drilled into a rock formation that's like 2 billion years old, and they found that there was microorganisms living
Damn.
completely separate life.
Oh yeah, that sounds like the beginning of an apocalypse.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I always thought I heard from science fiction that when you find like bacteria, metal, or whatever, that the modern, biology won't be like prepared for it, and then we all get some kind of super virus.
I mean, that's theoretically possible, but to be honest, they're probably they should be more afraid of us than we should be of them, considering that they've been isolated for all that time, and we haven't, so
Right.
spend more
Right.
time to evolve communities and diseases and stuff.
Oh, so whatever was optimized to infect probably isn't around anymore.
Right.
Saw him again, or at least I think so. He says he didn't, but I don't know anymore. I'm tired. Can't find it. Doesn't matter. That scraping noise again.
There's also talk of viruses potentially being useful tools for treating cancer.
Oh, I think I've heard that before.
Because, yeah, there's a bunch of viruses just living in the human body that naturally prey on the bacteria and crap that was inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been discovered that some of them particularly target cancer and are capable of targeting it like, even what our immune system can. So the idea is that if we can, figure out how to sort of, maybe use that kind of virus to our benefit more, you just dump a whole bunch of those in someone who has cancer and see if they, alleviate the problem with it.
What, the American medical industry allowed cancer to be cured?
No.
No.
They've had a lot of promising things come out as far as like cancer treatments go, and then you just never hear about them again.
Right.
They had some really interesting like resonant vibration type things where they'd find like the harmonics of like cancer cells, and then
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
yeah,
that was crazy.
if you can make those cells vibrate fast enough, they'll tear themselves apart. So, and then I never heard anything about it again.
Now, another person we haven't heard about from in a while, Charlie Sheen. Is he still alive?
Can we find out what's up with Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, it's Charlie Sheen update.
Well, that's what I heard, and then like his doctor was like, "Yeah, we found some property that would help with the AIDS, with HIV that was in tiger blood." And so, if he's still alive, I'm guessing that tiger blood must have worked.
So there are actually AIDS
For sure.
It's no longer the automatic death sentence that it was.
Magic Johnson was like doing great.
Oh, how old is this? Oh yeah, this article from January. I guess he's sober.
Okay.
That's not gonna last.
I think we're just vandalized.
Oh, apparently a neighbor attacked him in his house.
Okay. Why?
This woman broke into Charlie Sheen's house and tried to grab his neck. And he chased him around his house.
So 2.5 minutes.
Why would she attack?
That was today. He's previously been arrested for assault with a deadly weapon and residential burglary.
Huh.
Okay, let's see. Sheen continues to recover from the fallout of the unprovoked attack. He is reunited with his 2.5 Men creator, Chuck Lorre, for his new Max series, Bookie, which has already been renewed for a second season.
Oh,
Great.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, but apparently he's got a show on Max.
Huh.
Good for him, I guess. Is his 2.5 Men co-star still playing Lex Luthor?
He was once, but they recast Lex Luthor in the.
I like
show.
the metrosexual Lex Luthor.
You love John Cryer.
He was funny as Lex Luthor. He
Yeah.
cracked me up.
Because it didn't make any sense as Lex Luthor.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was probably still one of the better parts in that one, like
That part of it.
Infinity crossover.
No.
Their attempt at Crisis.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It was a crisis.
Crisis of career for all those.
Woodside Apartments.
Yeah. I just. So I just can't believe they have the Dementors and that shit.
That one's alright. Be good. The way these sections are walled off too, it's like such a weird, eerie
You guys hear the Annapurna pretty much went belly up?
Yeah, that shit was pretty crazy, man. Annapurna Interactive is a company that publishes a lot of indie games and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that was them. They've done a lot. What's this one?
He was looking for one of the enemies.
Might have been one of the little bugs, because those will set your radio off too.
Yeah, we're gonna keep those bugs pretty soon.
I'm not eating the fucking bugs, dude.
Hey, you said you would.
I did
You
not.
said you'd be the first in line
What?
to try it.
No, he said
Fucking
he'd be the
liar.
first in line to eat out a spider.
A spider lady, that's right. Yeah,
I did hear Sage say he wanted one of those swabby snacks, though. Is that right, Sage? You want a swabby snack?
Ah, yeah, fuck.
Would you do a spider even if she was somebody's like sloppy seconds?
Yeah, I wouldn't do a spider, period.
You'd sloppy second a spider? Didn't
Yeah,
you?
he would. He'd go.
How far down in the roster of the spider gangbang are you willing to
The spider game.
None whatsoever.
I think he might even prefer the sloppy.
You like a sloppy spider, don't you, Sage?
Nope, I don't.
But he really likes the sloppy spider.
Yeah, you like those.
Ooh, you like to be in. You like to be the meat? That's a whole new level of spider behavior I hadn't anticipated.
You like those slurping those juices that turn your insides into soup.
No, I don't.
Sure,
I'm going to turn your insides into soup is what he whispered in the spider's ear.
God damn it. Let's see.
Wait till you get a load of my bullion.
The chainsaw is also a one-hit KO.
Oh, okay.
At least on regular enemies, I don't think it's a one-hit KO on bosses. So.
Would you actually use that in the story?
The chainsaw?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not. It's like a
just
fun,
a-
let's beat the game already type thing. But yeah, I think for a stream it makes it a little more fun, fast-paced.
I used to the ammo rocket launcher, but it'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty great. So, those are pretty great in the Resident Evil games.
Maybe cool shot.
Don't have nothing for sale. I've been happy.
Okay.
It don't look like it.
Yeah, it's not the happiest photo.
Yeah.
The dance company.
So you know how scientists have been talking about bringing back the banana?
Yeah.
Dodos and that, right?
Yeah.
There's another species that's apparently on the candidate list.
Yes,
Because we decided that super bears aren't super enough.
No.
So what we're going to
They can't
do,
fly.
yeah, so we're going to bring back the short face, which is like one of the largest land predators, or land predator mammals ever.
Why would we bring that back?
Are they thinking, they're not like thinking of reintroducing it to the wild, are they?
I don't know, maybe they'll have it fight the super bears.
Ooh, I'd pay good money for
Bear fight!
that. What not pay-per-view?
Yeah, so we got to find a thing to put in there or something.
We have half of a record.
It's always useful.
Excuse me.
But yeah, the short-faced bear was also kind of, there was an a-hole here, it's gone now, okay.
There was a hole here.
There was an
a-hole
here.
That's what I remember.
There was an a-hole here. It's gone. I don't know what got into him. He just started smashing the thing. And you see, there was an a-hole here. I had to throw him out. He ran off, cried. He'd fix everything. I gathered up what I could. Still haven't found one of the buttons. Half the record is still lodged inside, but the other part's missing. Figure he must have taken it. Come to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Anyways, maybe go check up on him, see if he's all right. He lives over at Saul by the pharmacy, apartment 9.
Well, let's find that a-hole.
And mark the apartment on our map as well.
Do you actually encounter that guy in the game?
No.
Oh, yeah. He sounded like the most exciting character.
He's God, dude.
Oh.
We need to
Who
keep
would
open
use
that
the
up.
perfect vinyl record of a key?
No, no, we cannot. That's just like the items we have.
Yeah, so the short face bears were kind of unique. Got an ad for something too before you stream.
Hey, look at that. It's advertising the right thing.
Yeah.
But short face bears were unique in the fact that they would run more like a long distance, more like wolves.
Really?
Yeah, so they could sort of chase down their prey, whereas regular bears get fat, right? So it doesn't really move that quick.
Right.
So in addition to being really big, they can also chase you around. So yeah, we're gonna bring that back.
Oh, cool. I mean, it sounds
This doesn't seem like a great idea to me, but
like the Jurassic Park sequel. So.
Yeah.
We just need to find an island, and we'll just drop them all on there, dude.
Well, I mean, they get even dumber in those more recent sequels.
Oh, those more recent movies,
They're so shitty. That and they genuinely get worse as they go along. Yeah, Jurassic Park World Dominion, whatever it's called, is the worst one by a mile. And
Worse than the Lost World.
Yeah, I would rather watch the Lost World.
I mean, shit, even that first of the new ones I think was worse than
that's-
Lost World.
that's-
Ed was here again. I told him he'd been warned not to come here. He acted like he didn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, he got up and left. Didn't make a fuss, but there's something about him. It gives me the creeps when I look at his face. It's like I'm staring at a mask, and there's something underneath waiting to get out. I don't want to be here when it happens.
And I always like when they're like trying to sell one of those dinosaurs on the black market or whatever, and they're like announcing this genetically, like it can turn invisible, it can see in thermal vision and whatever, and they're like, we just created the deadliest creature to ever walk the earth.
And then they're surprised when it gets out.
Yeah,
and then it spends the whole movie failing to kill him.
failing to kill children,
Yeah.
like all in every one of them.
It's like you can make a ton of money walking into any of these military boardrooms in the Jurassic Park movie and going, I have something to sell you. It's called a bomb.
They're like bombs. What is the newfangled technology?
Got a new T-Rex. We put Ted Bundy's brain in it and made it radioactive. It should be fine.
You should write the next
That would actually be a fun Jurassic Park.
Put Ted Bundy's brain in a dinosaur.
See, that sounds exactly like a pitch that would sell in one of the sequels.
Oops.
Plus, like these stupid super dinosaurs, they always just get killed by the regular dinosaurs.
They do. I know.
What's the point of making these fucking things? The regular T-Rex is better.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that, but that's true. Yeah, the only dinosaur they ever introduced in the movie that actually did beat the T-Rex, I mean, it was a real dinosaur, but the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 is the only one that ever actually outdid its
Ironically, in real life, the Spinosaurus probably still stands.
right. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't really a spider.
Pet Center.
Nice.
But they did make that Spinosaurus badass in Jurassic Park.
Sure.
That was the last time they made a dinosaur cool in those movies.
Watch out, he's up.
Caught it near cats. We should have never brought it here. I don't know what to do. I know it's there, sitting and staring. Can't let it out. Can't walk away. Won't let me go. Don't look at it in the eyes.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Let's kill it.
Be one of those snail people.
Oh god, definitely kill it.
Yeah, that was a disturbing show, that Ukima.
Broken key part.
It was immaculate.
Hey.
You ever picked up a chainsaw and felt like Leatherface?
I have held a chainsaw, but I don't think I felt like Leatherface.
I've never swung one around over my head like that.
No, yeah, I can't say about that. I've cut wood, but
Yeah.
I never ate anybody. Ulysses?
I mean, chainsaws are nice, but they're not as efficient for carving meat, I think.
Oh, okay.
It gets too sloppy, right?
Yeah. Also, the blade tends to cost juggles up in there. Like, you ever play both on the chainsaw? It's a lot of work. Sometimes you can't improve on doing that.
Yeah. Oh, just like power saws, but full on chainsaw.
Power saws work rather better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably more effective. It's just like
Also a reason that most builders they're really frozen these days.
chainsaws are really only good for the one thing that they're made for.
That's true. It's kind of funny how Evil Dead is what sort of put them on the map. The second one.
Yes, yes, the side. I did finish this last night.
Oh yeah, it's totally because of Bruce Campbell, but I think of the chainsaw as a badass weapon.
That's true.
Oh, for sure.
That, as far as I know, that all came directly to that event. I think it was Doom that then introduced that concept in video games.
I think Gears of War ripped it off from them.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, Gears of War ripped off more.
Oh,
The chainsaw.
yeah.
I'd watch that.
Hell yeah.
We've never gotten Ash in Mortal Kombat still, which is
Right.
We've
yeah.
never gotten a chainsaw either
Yeah,
in a movie in general. Maybe in
Mandy.
I was gonna say
yeah.
maybe
Mandy had a
Mandy.
chainsaw
but in a video
You
game.
should have chainsaw jousting.
for that ring.
That would be bad.
Like you know the ones they
That looks
used
inviting.
the long
Yeah.
like smaller chainsaws they used to trim tree branches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like two people charging on horseback
That'd be
towards each
bad.
other with those.
I wouldn't want to be the horse.
Yeah,
Robert England says he is done with Freddy. He's too old.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
he is.
he's definitely too old.
That's good. He's got more sense than Harrison Ford does.
I mean, just
Or
look at
Patrick
him.
Stewart.
Oh my God.
award-winning Fukumochi. Patrick
Hey,
Stewart.
hey, that Fukumochi, that was a better role and better, more respectable performance. He's the car.
Yeah, sadly. Janitor came in the other day, drunken in tears, had half a record with him, kept yelling, "We gotta fix it." Something to do just to shut him up, so I got up to get the glue from the cabinet, but then he realized he only had half and ran out. Can't do much about the record. Maybe ask around at Neely's next time you're there. Might be one of theirs.
Freddy versus Jason.
We actually had The Ring versus The Grudge not that long ago.
How was it?
I didn't see it. It was like a Japanese movie.
So
You
it's more like
can-
Ringu versus Ju-on.
Yeah. So that was not that long ago. So we did kind of have a movie like that relatively recently.
I'd like to have a qualifier that I'd like to have one of those movies, but
Yeah. We got Godzilla X Kong.
well, Godzilla is kind of a special case. We've had Godzilla versus everything, so that's it. So.
You gotta fix your record.
But only in DC Comics did he fight the Justice League.
One.
I think they became best friends or something.
Oh, okay. So was that before or after the Powerpuff Girls episode? That was the same thing.
Fast and Furious versus Jurassic Park.
Well, that's the one we've been talking about. They got to combine. You gotta get like dinosaurs.
Throw Terminator in there. Just like every franchise that kind of sucks.
Yeah. All the failing ones, for sure.
Granted, Fast and Furious is kind of a failing franchise itself now.
It can't. I hope to God
Those crossovers might keep it fresh, though.
if they G.I. Joe versus Fast and Furious or whatever.
Oh, you mean the G.I. Joe Transformers movie?
Oh,
Oh, I've read that. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's actually going to.
but that movie did too. So although Transformers 1 did really well. So
Did it?
yeah, I guess so. Think so.
What if we could get Visionary?
Alex?
Who wants it?
Yeah, who wants it?
Who the fuck wants
Who the
that
fuck's
shit?
asking for it?
No, I was saying you want it.
I don't. The fact that at some point Hasbro was brain dead enough to think that a series that wasn't successful in the 80s would have nostalgia, like I don't,
But then why do you own a Visionaries comic book?
because you bought it for me.
You liked it though, right?
I didn't.
Shit, you should read it on screen.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Visionaries.
Feel the craving, you just can't help
They
it. Go
still
for it.
making
Happy
Visionaries
Burger.
comics?
You need is what you
Oh,
get.
every once in a while, I bet they publish one.
Probably not often, but they're like
IDW.
ongoing.
They sell them.
Would you like some fries with that?
Oh shit, Visionaries on Disney Plus.
Oh, should we watch it again?
Yeah, we got some time.
Dude, that shit was so fucking.
That shit
That
was
shit was trash.
unwatchable. Just like a show that went for one season in 1987. They were like, oh yeah, let's try to spin out a blockbuster on it.
Everything was a franchise back then.
I mean, they didn't really make anything of it, though.
I bet they sold some toys.
What other Hasbro series or products would cross over with Transformers?
Inhumanoids.
Ooh. Oh, that might make sense.
I want to see that just get its own movie.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah. Inhumanoids is cool. Transformers, I would say. Let's see, what else is good? Fuck it.
Yeah,
Star
they
Wars
haven't-
at this point.
They haven't
Just
even.
Hasbro. But
They haven't even considered doing anything with Visionaries since that the Hasbro Cinematic Universe just ended.
I wonder why.
They did a Battleship movie back in the day.
Oh, that was terrible.
I know, that's one of that movie's crazy.
Or the clown with Abigail.
Is that the character from Terrifier?
Yes, it is.
I should have
Art the Clown would win. Having seen both Terrifier movies and Abigail. He's basically a demonic entity, so
What is she?
she's a vampire.
Oh, okay.
But they
Just like
show
a regular old.
even in that movie, like she's getting powerhouse by other vampires in the movie. So I think Art's gonna win.
Seems like they're attracted to lights, louder sounds. If you want to survive, stay in the dark and stay quiet. Probably won't save you anyway.
Let's pick up this stupid fighter.
I just can't foot.
That is the only thing that I think would add to the creepiness of the game somewhat, is just like weird, well, I mean, I know we're going to come across it, but some weird locals and shit.
You don't ever see anyone that's from here.
Oh, Eddie isn't.
No one. You don't interact with anyone that's. It is completely abandoned.
Gotcha.
There's no one here.
Like every small town.
In the first game, there is the cult itself.
Right.
So in the first game,
How many times did they combine video game franchises?
I mean that's happened some for sure. I mean Smash Bros.
Mario
and Sonic have had crossover games. Yeah, I mean there's definitely a decent number of like franchise IP. I wouldn't say it's like constantly, maybe, in the way that like I don't know. Get out of here.
Can those hurt you?
They can.
Oh, okay.
Shade's Eye definitely makes it less likely, but especially if you don't notice them, sneak up on you. Room key for number 5.
Mambo number 5.
That's a good song.
From 5 left to ski says there's a leak from upstairs.
Holy shit.
Can you hum a version of Mambo number 5 for us, Alex?
I've gotten it already.
Oh, okay.
Can you sing it?
Why not?
Because I don't know all the words. Sorry.
You could just make up some words. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna let that one go. You got apartment number 5 yet? Jesus.
I just picked a kid.
You guys take care of that plan.
Yeah, can you water some of these damn plants?
Why would I water these plants?
Because this
Hell.
apartment complex is a shithole.
Yeah, look at the
Well,
plants.
yeah, I can tell it's a shit.
I'm holding you responsible for
Why
it.
am I responsible?
You fucking slumlord.
I'm not. It's fucking
Is
you.
that where you force your spider ladies to live?
Oh my god.
Dude, this is your spider. This is your spider harem lives here, dude.
You should give them a better dig, man.
No wonder they keep taking your kids.
Do you date spider women because you can date them cheap?
Do you prey on impoverished spider women, dude?
Dude, that's messed up.
Yeah, taking a step through the wall. Did the fire department come through here? Why are these giant holes in the wall?
Maybe it's just a leak up there.
The Kool-Aid man.
The Kool-Aid.
That's what an American town looks like after these things.
Oh, yeah, that's not covered by insurance. Yeah, I don't know, a large beverage just came in and took out the front wall.
Yeah, it's not in the policy, sorry.
Shame wash all the way. Started making sense here. Right. Gotta get my head straight. Quick stop at Texan. There we go.
Oh, shit. Some of that handwritten letter was redacted.
Yeah, it made me think
Most
of
of it
Control
was.
for a second.
Yeah, except here it's because it was burned rather than like intentionally.
Is that a people? What the hell is that?
Loyal.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
Yeah,
Not
my
according
dick.
to Sage's. I was gonna say not according to Sage's Wolverine Deadpool popcorn. Oh, dude, you're not supposed to reach into the glory hole.
That is how he would look if he was to do a hand.
Yeah.
It's the missing button for the jukebox.
I thought it was a D20.
I was going to tell you, Michael, in my campaign, we also had to rob a library.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell happened there?
We had to get some scrolls to trade for a tuning fork to get into the abyss.
Oh, to the abyss, huh?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Did your party get raped by gnomes yet?
No. I don't think that's going to happen.
If anything,
We-
it's
we
gonna be
didn't-
the other way around. guys.
Yeah, and we didn't think it was going to happen either, Alex, but
You never know. Well, Alex.
Yeah.
He goes down to Gnome Town, with his pants down. He's like, uh-oh, I hope some gnome won't rape me.
you never know until Alex knows. Would you subscribe to Gnomely fans or not?
No,
Yeah, man. Are you gonna subscribe or are you gonna start a Gnomely fans page?
maybe both.
Like, do you like to suck the gnome sticks or do you like them to suck yours? Like, yeah, how is that?
Hey, you guys.
Hey, at least we brought you like the latest and greatest in gnome themed music.
Yeah, man.
It's not even good music.
I said latest and greatest in gnome
Yeah,
themed music.
you like
Yeah,
the production
it's the
of the
best.
video itself, though, right?
The best in gnome related music. If you tell me that, I'll believe you. Like, that's
Wouldn't
not
you
gonna
agree
happen.
that it's the best gnome music video you've ever seen?
I haven't seen any other gnome music.
So it's the best
So,
one of
Alex,
all.
you have to say it.
Yeah, sure. It's. I hope it's the only gnome music video I've ever seen.
Oh, we
It's
know
not.
Fucking bastard. Never here.
Hey, man. You never
See,
said-
you guys like to do that to me because you can find a gnome music video to torture me with. You're not going to go looking for spider porn because you don't want to see it either.
That's true, I know.
Yeah, that'd have to be up to Sage, too.
Yeah.
You fucked with. Oh, there. Oh.
Hold on, let me go into my.
Told you had to fix that.
Well, I fucking know.
You didn't fix it.
Yeah, you didn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm only the person that already played this.
At least a good song.
Is it that Gnome song?
It better not be.
That's a that Gnome song.
God damn.
What was that song called again?
The Oak.
Oh, the Ogre. That's it. How could I forget?
Because it was the most forgettable song I've heard in a long time.
Dude, if that band just blows up and they're on every like American top,
Dude, it
like,
wouldn't
night
even
talk
surprise me. Vegas
Vegas.
residency, people with fucking stupid gnome t-shirts, band t-shirts walking around. I could see it, man.
Those concerts down at the SNL.
People and gnomes, man. Fucking weird about it.
Yeah, what if you went to Vegas to like see some concert you were really actually excited about, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, they couldn't make it tonight, but we have the Gnomes."
And we're locking the doors.
Should be like that every night.
God, that's like
Yeah.
that
No trap.
that could totally. That's the type of thing where I don't know, and then I have to sit and watch it, and then I wake up in hell. And you'd be like, ah!
But then you'd be looking around hell, and then like a gnome would like pop up, start torturing you.
Yeah, probably.
Tickling your balls.
Stay with the water.
Yeah, that'd be my life.
I better quiet down for this quiet scene. Oh. I think you just gotta get a new jukebox, man.
Yeah, that sucks. That record wasn't that good.
No, yeah, it was good for like 5 seconds. Oh, we got a key. Oh, key.
Well, I guess that's why the jukebox was shitty.
You were just jamming keys in there.
Played him PC too.
I mean, back in the day,
Oh, yeah.
I have not gotten like the new, collection that they released recently yet. So I haven't played like that version, but yeah, the original, a whole bunch of hours put into that back then.
I'm sure we've actually played the arcade version. Like,
oh yeah, we're like the last generation that still kind of had arcades as kids.
Well, now they're just bars.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. There are like adult arcades now, but like old school like arcades are not a thing. Came back after you left. It's fine. He didn't try anything. He just seemed sad. Mumbled something about getting out of town with someone. I wasn't going to let him drive in his condition, so I locked him out. His car should be out back. Maybe check if it's still there by morning. It's the greenish blue one. Plate number ending with 06, I think.
I think adding the bar element's kind of fun because the one time I went to the up-down bar, I liked getting drunk and then playing these old video games.
Yeah.
It's way more appealing to us as adults now.
Yeah.
Like, it added something to it.
Yeah. Yeah, those are fun. And you start drinking, and then you play that Tapper game.
Yeah. Yeah, they had like
old school arcade, which was cool.
They had like a projector set up with an N64, so we were like, me and my ex were drunk just playing like Mario Kart on the N64.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That was fun. That was a good day of memories before we broke up.
Green.
No, nah.
Everything's green, blue, and white. That's what we heard on a morning talk show the other day. Some guy was like, everything's blue and green and white. Like, that's like, he just thought everything is green, blue, and white.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know either, but that's just,
We were very confused at the time.
Is he just like mixing up his primary colors or what?
I don't know, but he said with a lot of conviction, so I kind of believe now that those are the only 3 colors.
If you're gonna be wrong with conviction.
Right.
That's what politics has taught me.
That's true.
Never admit you were wrong. That probably is one of the worst things to happen in politics, was for people to realize that doubling down on lying is more politically advantageous than telling the truth.
No, everybody knows it.
Yeah. if you admit you're wrong, you're like there's zero benefit for it. Nobody has any grace these days, so it's not like they're gonna be like, well, at least he admitted he was wrong.
Nope. That's just get people like come after you like a bunch of hyenas if you do that.
Yeah, that is like that's losing the debate at that point.
I am kind of interested to see though how Tim Walz's new attack line on that's gonna go. Yeah, because I haven't heard somebody make the argument like I'm too dumb to be held accountable for lying yet.
Yeah,
It sounds like a very American argument.
making Minnesota look real great.
It's like, just like, do you have anything to say about your misstatements? I'm a knucklehead. Like, okay. All right. I guess we know why you don't know what you're saying.
He's hoping to appeal to the knucklehead vote.
Hey, that's a huge
That's a big
demographic
vote,
in
yeah.
this country, dude. It's not a
knucklehead
bad
demographic.
idea.
Oh yeah.
Also like how after picking up that key, the fog just got like 10 times more intense.
That's pretty cool. Atmosphere.
Man, this is looking like a scene out of James and the Giant Peach.
Interesting callback.
James the Giant Peach.
That's a foggy ass movie.
Very cool.
There's that fog monster at the beginning, for sure.
Right. Okay, so
Yeah, it's more of a cloud, I know.
But I mean, like they're scenes like when they're on the beach and they're trying to navigate on the beach. You know, they're sailing the beach around. And it's foggy.
Isn't that because they're in the sky, though?
No, first they're in the water, then they tie a bunch of birds to the beach and it
Right.
flies up in the sky. That's a weird move.
That is a weird movie. I like it a lot. I do like
Great.
it a
Oh,
lot.
it's a great.
Yeah, I want to know what the giant mechanism.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that is pretty
The
on
one-
point.
What? Then the shark just chews up shit and shits out like TV dinners. Right?
Yeah.
Beam me up, a hungry man.
Did I ever show you that thing you can buy in some stores where it's like a 5-pound ball of mac and cheese?
No?
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Why is it a ball?
I don't know, man. It looks like the ghettoest, like, least healthy thing you could ever eat. Oh, he's just throwing me deep fried mac and cheese bowl. Oh, there it is. Round meal. That's what it's called.
Round. That sounds
Oh, God.
unappealing as fuck.
You guys want a round meal?
No thank you.
How much?
I'm good.
I don't know. How much is a round meal?
It better not be a lot.
The round meal.
That can't be one meal. That's gotta be the thing where you open it up and you like, you know, you have like a little cup.
Aw. Sad. It's fake.
Oh, no. Well, money making opportunity for you then. Make it real.
Woodside Apartments.
I like that.
Oh, I would have liked a round meal, dude. Well, that kind of ruined my day.
Finding out that that's not a real thing ruined your day.
Yeah.
Alright.
The gnome video did not ruin your day though.
I think
because
that
you
made-
loved
that made
it
its
so much.
day.
That, I mean, I've already started to repress that memory.
We can watch it
Don't worry.
again.
We'll open that. We'll tear that wound open
No,
every week for you.
I'm not gonna let you guys just traumatize me. Y'all are bad friends.
Why has 201 not been rented out for so long? There have been so many years since anyone lived there. I know they've never really checked it out, but I think it's time to move on now. They're gone.
Yeah, I feel like the notes here are a lot more effective in this game in instilling melancholy than the notes like in Signalis or something like that.
Oh, for sure.
But Signalis didn't have as much time to sort of let its world grow.
That's true. What was it, like 5 hours? 6
Holy
hours?
shit, dude! It's Yggdrasil still.
Yeah, it does look like.
It's a puzzle that we need to find a whole bunch of other things before we can really do anything with.
You think Norse mythology would have caught on more if it was easier to spell Yggdrasil?
Wait, everything in Norse mythology is hard to spell.
I know, but who starts a word YGG?
I don't know.
What is that?
Their fucking language
OGBYN,
doesn't use enough vowels.
What's up?
The language doesn't use enough vowels.
I know, it's like the anti-Greek.
People like Thor a lot.
Yeah, Thor and Odin, Loki, because those are names
you think they
that
have
are simple. You can say them. You know?
Do you think they have Wheel of Fortune in Greece, or is it like impossible? Because if you buy a vowel, you sound like the whole word. I'd like to buy a vowel. I'll take A. There are 32 A's.
Dear Madam, in response to your complaint regarding the gunshots coming from apartment 217, we've paid a visit to the tenant, and he assured us that he does not own any firearms. He was fully cooperative and granted us access to the apartment. True to his words, we did not find any weapons or traces of using one. Should the noises persist, please inform the janitor. Sincerely, Woodside Apartments Administration.
Was he playing loud ass Call of Duty or something?
But I do feel like obviously the only reason those gods are big is because of the Marvel comics.
I wouldn't say that's the only.
Well, as far as in America, like today,
It certainly did pump them up, especially with the recent Marvel movies. But they were kind of a thing that you'd see referenced pretty often.
Yeah. I mean, they were definitely a universal touchstone, but
I mean, people have always liked fighting.
Right.
Before that, it's one of those things that you see trends in media that kind of go back and forth.
Yeah, they got Wheel of Fortune in Greece.
I guess it's like easy mode there.
Yes, so.
Oh, that was an actually good jump scare moment.
The mannequins now. That's our next enemy type.
These clothes.
If I go
remind him
into
of his wife, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What's that?
Who keeps mannequins in the kitchen?
Creepy people.
Psychos, yeah. You ever seen that video of that guy stealing like a sex doll right out of the window of the store?
No.
It's so funny. He throws like a brick through the window and goes running down the street with the doll.
Get away.
I don't know if they got him or not.
I think it was during a bunch of other looting, too.
Yeah.
Right?
That poor guy, he needs it probably.
He needs it.
I do love the idea of like, you got a bunch of people like stealing stuff that's like really valuable, like TVs, computers. And this one guy's like, I'm gonna get a little something.
These people are just trying to feed their families.
I'm trying to feed my dick.
A noble cause, is any.
Maybe that's a charity we should start.
What, sex dolls for the incels?
Yeah, dude.
I thought you were going to say sex dolls for hungry dick.
There are starving dicks everywhere.
I mean, that might actually reduce some, I don't know, some psychological problems. Might increase some others, but
Yeah, unpredictable.
Cocaine siblings murder. Perpetrator commits suicide in custody. Walter Sullivan, that's the serial killer from 4.
Oh, okay.
The culprit in a recent homicide case was found dead, having taken his own life on the morning of the 22nd in his jail cell. According to the police statement, Sullivan's death was caused by blood loss resulting from severing his carotid artery with a soup spoon, buried 2 inches in his neck. That's someone that really wanted to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Sullivan
Killed himself with a spoon.
Sullivan was apprehended on the 18th of this month on account of brutally murdering Billy and Miriam Locane, even though Walter Sullivan did not strike a former schoolmate from his hometown of Pleasant River as someone capable of murdering children. The schoolmate admits to having witnessed Sullivan in a state of severe paranoia shortly before his arrest. He's blurting out all sorts of strange stuff, like he's trying to kill me, he's trying to punish me, the monster, the red devil, forgive me, I did it, but it wasn't me. I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy. Like, it starts with his, like, they said he wasn't the kind of person to do this, and then it lists all of that stuff.
Also,
That's what they always say. They're always like, yeah, he seemed like a really nice guy.
also based on just the names alone, I would much rather live in Pleasant River than in Silent Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty safe,
I don't know, in this universe to go there is probably a bit worth
At least that's kind of cool. He's doing the Leatherface.
that's awesome. I didn't actually know he did that. I think that was in the original, too, but that animation.
What's a glass door open?
That's pretty typical, I feel like.
On a pub?
Yeah.
I've only ever
Seen that. Yeah, it sounds like.
Oh, I mean, like
a full
the combo.
Well, like a full shower has a glass door. But why would you put a glass door above the pub?
I guess I didn't look to see if there's a shower head on the wall, too. But
No, I think there's a shower there. Right? You know what I mean? Like if you have a tub, like there's showers and there's tubs. But I've
yeah,
never seen like
I've definitely seen
on a
it.
tub.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
to be president of this fucking.
We should. I feel like we haven't had a really fat president in a long time. Yeah, we gotta get Pritzker, the governor of Illinois.
What about Chris Christie? What's he doing?
He's
Eating
never
Oreos.
elected, dude.
He's not bad
See how
enough to
it
be
came
president.
out from under that table at me?
He's fat enough to be president, but he'd never get elected. Pritzker was in the conversation for running after Biden dropped out before he had died. He endorsed Donald Trump.
Alright, fat ass 2028, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. He's a big boy.
See the way that thing was hiding under that table until I got like right next to it?
Yeah, I do think.
Like, Pritzker get stuck in a tub.
I bet.
Wonder if they still have the Taft tub, though. I don't know if he could get stuck in a 4-man tub.
Yeah, people would have to try pretty hard to get that bad.
I do think fat people back then were more talented than fat people now.
Do you?
Especially
Just
going
by
off
necessity.
and going off of like that joke Tim Dillon made about how like, you know, fat people, because they used to be shamed so much, they had to compensate with other qualities of theirs, like in character or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just tell them like, oh no, that's enough of a personality just being fat, then they stop trying after.
I don't know. That's a good...
Oh, I hate that little girl, dude.
He is.
Well, time to the chainsaw.
Right.
What is Chris Christie doing?
I don't know, you can flip out with Logan.
He's eating Oreos.
Well, he did.
I
He
swear I
ran.
just said that.
He ran in primary. Yeah, you think is he doing that to spite Trump because he told him he wasn't going to eat Oreos anymore?
I mean,
Trump
maybe
made him
he likes. He might tell himself it's out of spite, but I mean, he's
Really
doing
just
it.
because he loves Oreos?
Yeah, he just loves
Hey,
know, shit
if
out of
you don't
order.
shut up, I'm gonna eat all
That
these
was one of
Oreos.
the funniest things at 2016 election. When he was like, we're not eating Oreos. I'm not eating Oreos anymore. Nobody's eating Oreos anymore. That's right, Chris. You're not eating Oreos anymore.
You guys excited that we're not going to have toilet paper anymore?
What's happening to the
Oh,
toilet?
just the prices are going way up.
Toilet paper prices are up?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
That just
Dock worker strike's over.
Yeah, it ended
just
already.
Well, technically it's on hold.
Okay, that's what I heard.
Yeah, it's like 3 months. I think it's like 3 month hold.
So we'll get some toilet paper released. That's
I have tons of toilet paper.
good.
I've never had to wipe my ass with poison ivy yet.
No.
I mean, you could pick like regular leaves, even in a situation where you don't have toilet paper.
Yeah.
You don't have to go for the point.
But why not go extreme?
Why go
Yeah,
extreme?
why?
If there's anything that I don't understand why you would go extreme with it,
Hey.
what you
Even if the
wipe your
toilet
ass.
paper is gone, we have enough books to wipe our asses for a
Yeah.
lifetime.
That's true. Drop balls.
Balls drop.
Golden apple.
Eat it.
It's you can't eat it.
Eat it.
You can't eat it.
Do you want to be like the gods or not?
You can't eat it.
You can if you try.
Yeah. You think the gods just stopped trying after one bite?
Well, you're never gonna be a god, Sage.
Or you'll be fucking spider ladies your whole life.
Oh my god.
If Sage was a god, he'd still be fucking.
You could be the god of fucking spider. It's
Would you like that?
like a spider
No.
fertility god.
Are you
No.
a spider fertility god?
Oh my god.
The spiders pray to you when they want to get pregnant. And he's like, let me just help out with that. He's like the Zeus. He comes down.
They're
Fuck.
just
If you
shattered.
were Zeus, would you take the
shattered.
form of a spider to fuck a spider lady?
No, he likes to do it as a person.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Quite the artist.
If you say so.
That kid kind of sucks.
So, like, Sage, the, like, kind of shattered spider couples come up to you and, like, beg you, like, to...
Like, please get my wife pregnant, man. Like, I can't do it anymore.
Is there like a spider Virgin Mary and you get pregnant?
Would you be okay with that, Sage? If you got a spider lady pregnant, but you didn't actually fuck the spider lady? Or, like,
Yeah, if it was an immaculate.
yeah. Or do you feel like you gotta, like, get down in the dirt, then?
Just don't have an answer.
You need to think about that.
Because he fucked them in so many places. So.
Uh-huh.
You're like, was it in the dirt? Was it in the bathroom? Was it...
What am I, Shaggy?
Yeah.
I heard Sage, Sage
Gates
is
busted open
such
now.
a powerful spider god now that
Yeah.
he's instituted, like, a prima nocta thing, dude.
Oh, damn. So every spider, you get first right.
Every
on
spider marriage,
Yeah,
he's
they
right
gotta
there.
pay you a
He's
time.
right there rubbing his hands in the background.
Oh my god.
He like waits
Alright.
he waits until they go talk to the parents or whatever, and he like cuts and he'd be like, "Excuse me, there's a law."
Well, I'm not going to dignify that with a response.